Good evening, NBA fans, and welcome to Denver, home to this year's All-Star Weekend and tonight's event, the Slam Dunk Competition. I'm Ernie Johnson, and I'm joined by Kenny the Jet Smith. We're about to kick things off, so let's hand it over to the PA announcer for the player introductions.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's meet the participants in the 2005 Slam Dunk Competition. From the Utah Jazz at 6'9", Andrei Kirilenko. From the Memphis Grizzlies at 6'8", James Posey. From the San Antonio Spurs at 6'6", Manu Ginobili. From the Miami Heat at 6'6", Eddie Jones. The judges for tonight's competition: three-time NBA champion James Worthy, former Slam Dunk champion Anthony Sprudwell, 11-time All-Star the Dr. Julius Erving, the 1991 Slam Dunk champion Dee Brown, two-time Slam Dunk champion Dominique Wilkins.
Kirilenko is our first dunker of the night. Let's see what he'll pull from his bag of tricks, Kenny. Let's see what he's cooked up. Uh-oh, look at this, Kenny. Going off the elbow from way out there.
Come on, the circus is in town next week. If you're going to be a clown, wait for next week. We don't want to see that in the dunk contest. I thought it was too high, Ernie. I thought that was too high.
Nothing is beyond his reach.
It's too easy for this guy. He's not even trying, and that's close to a 50. I'm going to say he gets a 47 or a 48.
Just two away from a perfect score. Pretty nice stuff, Jet.
Yeah, that's a good score, Ernest. That's a good score.
That's a great start there, Kenny.
With a score of 48.
Posey is next. Tough to predict what he's going to do. He may play it safe, or he may start off with a bang. Let's see if he can come up with something a little different here. A little toss to himself here, and oh, man.
Even if he makes that dunk, it wasn't innovative enough. It wasn't creative enough. It wasn't anything that's going to make you say, let me see what he can do.
Well, he missed it, but at least it was boring. No harm done on that attempt. He's chosen to replace it.
That's the great thing about having a do-over. You don't have to hold anything back out there. Not on your initial attempt anyway.
From the baseline. Oh! Hey, not the flashiest we've seen, but there was something about that dunk I like.
Because he took his time. He took his time, and he realized, he said, ooh, I got to put it down. And he did. That's what I like about that dunk.
Mission accomplished.
All right. I'm going to say that was like an 8.5. I need some more numbers or something.
There are the scores, right in the range you were talking about, Jet.
He doesn't look happy over there, but if he wants tens, he's got to show the judges a little extra something.
Not quite enough to take the lead with that dunk.
43.
Ginobili is up next and looks ready to go. Let's see if he has any early nerves here, Kenny. Oh, let's see what he's got in the bag of tricks here. Taken off from the left wing. Okay, that's not an attempt. As far as I know, if he doesn't actually attempt the dunk, he can retry it, and it doesn't count as a replacement dunk. Oh, taking a page out of the slam dunk history book.
Well, it's a Statue of Liberty dunk. I like it. Wasn't awesome, but
he went the other way. Jetty went the other way.
Yeah, he could go the other way. He could go the same way, but I just think that those dunks are overused.
Give him some.
That's not a 10, but it was pretty nice, so I'll give him a 9.
Looks like you were about right, Kenny. The judges are back and forth there with, let's see, 3 8s and a couple of 9s.
Okay, that's pretty good. He's all right.
That score will put him in third place.
42.
Jones is last up to dunk here in the first round. Some of the guys think by going last, you really have the advantage in this competition. We'll see how that theory pans out here as he's ready to go. I like the looks of this one. does that happen? Kenny, look
Not
pretty
enough
easy.
air. Not enough air, because right now you can't be excited about a dunk that you know you should be able to make. And he can't make that dunk right now because he's not excited.
Let's check out the liftoff position here. Man, that's tough. That was good.
No, it wasn't. Because what happens is if you're going to toss the ball at yourself, first of all, you should be a good passer. And he's not a good passer. Perfect throw. Oh, not enough elevation, but the 360. But it was a perfect throw. He threw it exactly where he wanted. It landed perfect. He caught the basketball, but when he goes up to dunk it, he just doesn't finish it.
I didn't think he was going to get there for a second and just did miss the finish. That's about as good as you're going to get for a miss. It's 5s across the board.
Yeah, it's over now. He's going to be in real trouble with that.
With that, he'll sit in last.
With a score of 25.
Kirilenko is now ready for his final attempt of this first round. Well, let's see if he comes up with something big time here. I feel a toss coming. Not a good toss. It didn't end up where he wanted it, and he's decided not to force the issue. Good decision. The toss. Oh, crazy.
Yeah, that's great. That's great, Ernie, because you know what he's done? He said, you know what? I'm going to add a little twist to put in between my legs. I'm going to spin and dunk it at the same time. Forget 10. I'm giving that like a 12. That was the best dunk I've ever seen.
You were right, Kenny. They're unanimous with the 10s.
That man has just taken a step into legendary status. You the man, son.
Andre Kirilenko with a score of 50.
Posey is up next with his final dunk of round 1. A 50 will do it for him. He's really going to have to deliver on this dunk. See, this is a tough way to start with that punch. Well, I don't know if have we seen better than that before, Kenny?
Yeah, in years past, we've seen guys do this dunk a lot better, a lot harder, and a lot higher.
So try again next time.
Yeah, that's like a 7. I know he could do better. I know that.
He did get a couple of 8s there, but the rest are 7s. That'll give him a total of 37. You called it, Jet.
I know he's not going to be happy with himself after that. He knows he can do better.
That was good enough to put him in second.
With a score of 37.
Ginobili will be coming up next with his final attempt of the round. If he can get at least 8s across the board, he'll have done it. I can't wait to see what he's come up with.
He's just putting it in. Right now, his thing is like, I'm not trying anything special. I need some points. I need to put some points on the board. Because obviously he's not trying to press us. I'm going to get at like a 7.5. The judges aren't really feeling that. I could tell.
So he manages 1 8, but the rest just 7s. That'll give him a 36 on that attempt.
Yeah, EJ, if you're going to make an impression here, you got to get the people excited. He didn't do that.
He really hasn't done enough to get him to the top yet, Ken.
36.
Jones will close out the first round with his final attempt here. Well, let's see where he will start this one. This might be a little risky here.
Oh, that's special. That right there is special, ladies and gentlemen.
Didn't even let it bounce.
When you go get it and you throw it in the air, that's impressive. I give it 2 10s, 20.
10s across the board, Jet. A perfect score.
I'm still shaking my head over here. That was just crazy.
Eddie Jones.
Andre Kirilenko came up with the best score in that round as we look at who will move on.
Andre Kirilenko.
Posey is up first in this final round. The crowd is buzzing with anticipation. Let's see if he can deliver. With full head of steam. The toss and...
Good. Just good. Wasn't great, just good. Because one thing he didn't do, he didn't finish as hard and as powerful as he should have.
But it'll do.
think he's getting any 10s for that. Maybe some 9s, but probably some 8s.
Kenny, seems like the judges are thinking about the same thing you are.
Yeah, I knew he wasn't getting 10s for that. I think he got a pretty good score for that dunk.
James Posey with a score of 43.
Kirilenko with the added advantage of being last to go. This will be his first attempt. Let's see what he can come up with here, Kenny.
This could be something special.
Uh-oh.
The windmill! That's when you bring it all the way from New York. You bring it down to Mississippi, back up to New York. That is a windmill right there, Ernie. Check that out. That's like 2 10s. That's like a 20. Like 2 plus 10. No, 10 plus 10. 20.
No surprise here, Kenny. A perfect 50.
They give him even more if they could. They should give him like 11s or 12s to a guy when he does something that sick.
He leads it after that one.
With a score of 50.
Posey will be holding nothing back now. This is his last attempt of the night. This ought to be good. A long pass to himself. And Kenny, I've seen the elbow before, but I've never seen that.
And he's pointing to the family section over there. He's pointing to his family saying, look at me, Ma, look at me.
All the way to the pit.
That's a funky rim. That rim's funky. You gotta give something like that a 60. That was the best dunk I've ever seen.
No real surprise there, Kenny. They're unanimous with 10s right across the board.
Look at him over there like that wasn't no big deal. Just give him the crown now, man.
Kirilenko with the last attempt of the night. Let's hope he finishes this one off with a bang. He doesn't really need to be spectacular here, Kenny. Oh, what's going on here? From outside the arc. Oh, that tosses way up there off the shot clock.
No, I think that was not, and I think that was an accident. I think he was trying to go for the glass and it hit the shot clock. He could not have been doing that.
Same result.
And he did it. This guy knows the situation. He elevates his game in this type of situation when he plays, and now in a dunk contest, it just carried over. Now they better give him a 50 on that. I give it to him like a 55.
And the judges have spoken, ladies and gentlemen. He came through in a big way and will walk away tonight a champion. It's been a good one. Andrei Kirilenko wins it all and is our NBA Slam Dunk champ. You can give him the title now, reigning NBA Slam Dunk champs.
For your 2005 Slam Dunk champion,